Hi, Coach Eddy here. I'm with Dave and Heidi, and we're here to teach you the basics of how to hit a ripping forehand for beginners. Yep. So there's two different types of grips you can use for the forehand. One is the Eastern forehand grip, and the other one is the semi-Western. So the Eastern forehand grip, to keep it simple, is you hold the racket at an angle this way. So if you're a right-hander, the top edge of the racket is over to the left a bit, and the bottom edge is slightly on the right. So your racket is at an angle this way, exactly like this. If you want to hold it with the semi-Western, you turn it over and your racket's completely flat. That's the easiest way to get it. There's a lot of tutorial videos out there that show you how to hold it, but this is one of the simple ways, so that's pretty much it. Okay, that's it.
Fantastic.
Good.
Okay, now we're going to get that.
Okay, so she's starting with her grip, which is the semi-Western, and she's going to take her racket back. So she's going to take it back, and her left foot's going to go forward. So left foot in front, pointing towards the net post. Good. She's going to be in this side-on position with the elbow slightly flexed at the back, and the racket head pointing towards that fence on the side. Strings down, arms across. So that's set up racket back position she's in. Then when she swings, she's going to move her wrist. She's going to meet the ball out in front. Her racket's head's got to come up with her wrist, and her elbow starts flexing, and her shoulder starts turning, and her racket head is going to be, edge of the racket's got to be in line, over sitting on her shoulder. Her left elbow is in line with her hip, and both hands above the elbow. This elbow, the right one, the hitting one, it's got to be in line or slightly below the shoulder of the hitting shoulder. So that's pretty much the finish, and she's going to lean forward slightly because she's going to hit leaning forward and extending her arm through the swing. Okay, so that's it. Yep, that's it, and then just try to move your wrist now. Okay, all right, straight back. Yep, good, 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 good. One more time then again, extend. Okay. Okay, Dave. All right, here we go. Okay, one more.
Lovely.
Okay, David, we're going to get your grip holding on. So you're going to be using, you like to finish higher or lower? With your...
Probably around there.
Okay, around higher. Yep. So just change your grip so it's a semi-Western then.
Great.
Okay, and then you're going to be going feet side on, left toe pointing forward a bit. Good. So you're going to be moving your wrist and meeting the ball out in front here. And you want to just have your strings just pointing forward, and then get the racket head coming up to the sky, and then going to the back fence. Okay, and your elbow is pointing forward, and your left elbow tucks in like that, see, in line with your hip. So you're pretty much finishing right here, facing forward with your knees slightly flexed in front, and that's your follow through. Okay, so I'll just drop the ball at you. Good, right there, that's it. Extend your arms. Okay, and left foot in front, and just extend your arms. Right, try to point your strings to the target there when you swing. Yep. Key summary of the points were the grips. So the semi-Western grip for both players was suitable because of their high follow through. And yeah, Eastern forehand grip is appropriate if your swing's a bit lower on the finish. And then the racket back position, feet side on, toes pointing forward, and the elbow slightly flexed with the knuckle up, and the racket slightly above the wrist is the important setup for a basic way of learning how to play hit a forehand really easily. So then you're moving your wrist the correct way, knuckle up, knuckle down, knuckle up, and you're turning the shoulder with the elbow pointing in, and both your hands finishing above your shoulder, and the racket sitting, the edge of the racket sitting on your shoulder with your knuckles up is a very, very important way to finish, and you're leaning your weight forward when you do that, extending your arms. So that's the biggest things that we can take home today. And yeah, if you have any comments below, send it through to us. You know, it's great to hear from you, and I hope it helps.